superheroes.
Mego Maniacs, welcome to another edition of Mego Monday, a segment where I showcase my personal collection of Mego action figures. This week we have Wolverine and Daredevil, two really cool characters and two really cool action figures. So we'll first start off with Wolverine. This is a great figure. I feel really fortunate to have this in my collection. Now, he did come with a removable cowl, but he looks so much better without it, so I'm going to leave it off for right now. So we'll take a look at the head sculpt. Really classic Logan Wolverine head sculpt. They've got the hair, they've got the sideburns. Really did a great job on the head sculpt. They do have him in his original blue and yellow uniform. Got some really cool claws. Now these are just gloves that come off and just attach to the hands, but it's really cool the way they did that. I like how they did that. So we'll put that back on. But we'll take a look. Got his claws. It's very cool. His classic uniform, like I said, really nice detail on the boots. We'll turn them around here. And we'll come down. All right. So a little backstory on Wolverine. His name is James Logan. He was born in 1832 in Alberta, Canada. He's a Class 3 mutant. He has incredible healing powers. So he has super long longevity. It's really cool. Now, Wolverine first made his appearance in 1974 in The Incredible Hulk, issues 180 and 181. And actually, when he first appeared, he was a villain. But would later go on in the early 80s. They would do a 4-part series on Wolverine and the origins of Wolverine. As you know, he was an agent for the Canadian government, and he underwent this experimental surgery where they completely encased his skeleton in adamantium metal. And the only way that he survived that operation was due to his mutant healing abilities. And they also gave him claws as weapons. But a really awesome character, and you know, has become an iconic character in Marvel, and not to be that old. I mean, to have a character introduced in the late 70s, which was, you know, really the end of the Silver Age, and we were going into the Bronze Age. But then later he joined the Avengers, and then they came out with the Avengers, the movie, which was great. I'm sorry, not the Avengers, the X-Men. And Hugh Jackman, I thought, did an outstanding job as Wolverine. And they made so many movies of Wolverine and the X-Men. I think the only thing that they didn't get right is Hugh Jackman is like 6'3", and in the comics, Wolverine is only 5'3" tall. But like I said, this is a great character. It's really a great figure. I'm really happy to have him in my collection. So we'll put him right there. The next, we have Daredevil. Now, I always really liked Daredevil. I thought he was really cool. Kind of reminded me of Spider-Man and Batman because just of his uniform and the fact that he really doesn't have any superpowers. He just has, all his, he's blind, but all his other senses are very heightened. But we'll take a look at the head sculpt. Really did a good job on the head sculpt. I mean, he looks just like he does in the comics. We'll come up. You can't hardly see it, but it's got the classic interlocked DD for Daredevil. Comes up. Now, he did come with an accessory. He did come with his weapons and a belt. So we'll come up. Boots, just really a cool figure. We'll bring him back around. So a little backstory on the Daredevil. He first made his appearance in 1964. And that came off the success of Spider-Man, and Marvel Comics was looking for another huge hit, and they came up with Daredevil, and he was a success. Now his name is Matt Murdock, and as a child he was in an accident that caused him to go blind, but then all of his other senses were heightened. He became a lawyer, but then became the Daredevil to fight crime in Hell's Kitchen. But really a cool character. They did come out with Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck. Now, a lot of people didn't like the movie. I thought the movie was pretty well done. But then again, I'm not a huge Ben Affleck fan, but I liked the movie. I thought the movie was decent. But yeah, really happy to have Daredevil in my collection. Like I said, I was always a big fan of Daredevil comic books. So there we have it, guys, for this week. We have the Wolverine and Daredevil. All right, guys, until next time, same Mego channel, same Mego time.